My name is Khuri. I'm the Continuous Improvement Manager, and I've been here, I think it was 4 years yesterday. As Continuous Improvement Manager, my job overall is to try and make sure that things run as smoothly as possible here at AquaPhoenix. So it's, as continuous improvement, our goal is to find waste and eliminate it. And that's one of the things that AquaPhoenix prides itself on, is our continuous improvement. And I think that's one of the things that makes us a real competitor. And so I'm very happy to be part of that team. I like any project that involves a really big team of people. And especially when those projects are done successfully. Because being able to see so many different hands on deck from so many different departments work together to, oftentimes it's to make an improvement in a department that's not even theirs, is, I think, a really cool thing to see. I don't know if you want to use this, but I am just the worst forklift driver that may have ever been born. It got to a point where I revoked my own forklift license because I was like, all right, you know what, this is not safe for anybody. I think I broke a rack, I backed into another rack, I knocked over a skid that was on the top rack. All this stuff you might not want to put in the video. It doesn't sound very good. Don't get into a comfort zone. Whatever you're doing, we're going to try and target that at some point and try and find a better way of doing it. And you have to understand that working at AquaPhoenix, the one thing that we're going to do is push you outside of your comfort zone. And that's one of the things we do to make sure that we keep improving. But it's also one of the hardest things to accept, myself included. If I get pushed out of my, no one likes it. That's why it's called the comfort zone. I think the cliche answer is learn new languages. I really would like to. I tried to learn Spanish, and I can say a few things, como esta type stuff. But yeah, I mean, just being able to speak more than one language. Yeah, it's between the continuous improvement and do the right thing. I think I got to choose do the right thing, because continuous improvement from the continuous improvement manager would be too cliche. But do the right thing, and I think we do live by that. And we'll have discussions about making changes to how we're doing a product, and it really always just comes down to the other core values go into it, like it's quality and customer satisfaction. So those influence that, but it's not. We'll make really difficult decisions, both from a cost or labor or just like a project standpoint, because we know it's the right thing to do. And I like having that kind of as a part of your DNA in a company. You can have faith that everyone else is going to do the right thing around you. That's really nice. Favorite food is just a big steak with, I'll take literally an entire onion and an entire pack of mushrooms and saute them up, and that's all I need, and a bourbon. So Hoosiers is a great movie, and this is probably one of my favorite lines, is when in the championship game, when the coach is kind of drawing up the last play, he's drawing up the picket fence, and he's going through it, and the last thing he says to the team is, "Now boys, don't get caught watching the paint dry." And they go out, and then they score and they win. Just Gene Hackman in that is primo.